Hey guys, welcome to episode 15 for Minecraft Mod Tutorials. As you can probably tell, I got my new mic. Sorry I haven't been making videos lately. I've been very busy with school. We just had our SATs, well, our practice SATs. So yeah, I was pretty busy with that. I don't know if it's called SAT. I'm not sure what it's called, but for 10th graders, I guess. I'm not sure. Whatever. But yeah, I've been very busy with that, so that's my main reason why I've been gone lately. So yeah, but today we got an awesome tutorial. This is gonna be part 1 of our bow. We're just gonna get the initial bow down where it can actually shoot. This is gonna be a 2-part video. No, maybe 3, cause no, 2, maybe 3. I'm not sure. A bow has multiple parts, so yes. I'm gonna get to where it shoots. It's not gonna have textures though, but it actually shoots, and you won't even be able to see the arrow yet. So, yeah, but at least it'll shoot. So let's get into it. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a new. Actually, no, just go into our main registry, and down here in tools, you could, or if you want to, you can go ahead and organize and do / bow, whatever. So actually, before we get into this, sorry, I've been doing a lot of actually things. Let me explain the parts of the bow. So there's a few parts of the bow. There's the bow itself, the item. There's the entity arrow, which is the arrow when it's in the air or shooting through the air. You know. There's the, sorry guys. There's the item arrow. And it's like the item that you can craft, have in your inventory, and the item that your bow needs to shoot. That's why it's going to be multiple, not multiple, 2 or 3 parts. And then the textures, which is, there is 4 texture files you have to fill, but I'm going to go ahead and put, I'll like create texture files, and I'll put them in the description for you guys, for the people who don't have time, because it is pretty time consuming to do all 4 textures, because there's the pullback textures, and there's 4 steps of a bow for the pullback, so that's why there's 4 textures. So today we're just going to be making the item of the bow and the entity, and the entity won't have textures yet, because that's a long, complicated process that I'm still trying to figure out why it's not working in this version. So yeah, so let's go ahead and you just make this item like a normal item. So we go public final static item. I'm gonna make an explosive bow, so I'm gonna name this E bow for explosive bow equals new E bow, and then brackets the item ID, which I'm gonna do 3000, and then end it with a semicolon. Okay, so now we gotta make this class. So since there's so many parts of a bow, go ahead and make a new package. Click on your main package, click new package, and it should show up with the main package name, and then extend off that by putting a period. And then I'm gonna put bow, oops, not capital B, bow, like that, and finish. Okay, and now I'm gonna create a new class in this new package we just made, and I'm gonna name it, of course, our eBow. Okay, so now in here we're gonna go. Actually, in here we're gonna go back to our main registry, and you don't import it, you change it. You might be able to import it, but most of the time you have to change it. So you're gonna change to com.yourpackagename.main.bow.ebow, or whatever you put. So like that. It's just gonna be this, the package you put it in, and then the class name. But you can change it by just putting ebow there. So yeah, and then we still have an error, but we can fix that because we're still not done. Now there's a thing called references in Forge, and a reference is basically the code for the default things in Minecraft, so things that the developers of Minecraft put in. So and we're going to be using that reference for our item. And don't worry, everybody does this that makes a bow. There's ways to not do it, but it's just easier to do it this way. So yeah. just go and get into it. So go down here to reference libraries, extends, and then go to forge source, extends that, extend, sorry, not extends. Scroll down. Now, if you don't know where we are, let me just redo this. We're in reference libraries. Go down. And then we're in forge source, which should be the top one in your reference libraries. And then in these, we got packages, so we're going to scroll down until we find net.minecraft.item. We're going to open this up and click on item bow, which should be around the top. And when when you find this class, you're going to click Control A and then Control C to copy it. And then you're going to this class, your ebow class, and press Control A and then Control V to paste it. Okay, we got a few errors, but we can fix them. So go up to the top, and our first error, which is our package, just change package declaration to your package name. You should automatically do it. Okay, hover over this. Rename type to ebow. Do not rename completion unit. Do rename type to ebow. And then hover over item, import item. Make sure you import the right one. Go down to item stack, import item stack. You should just be able to do. Actually, now we gotta go down. Sorry, I hit my mic. And then import this. Okay, so our bow is here. It's good. Now this is the bow without textures. So let's kind of go over this. I've had to redo this video like several times because it's confusing to explain. So of course this is our standard things like set max stack size. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, it's how many of these items you can have in a stack. So of course you usually don't have a stack of bows. You have a stack of arrows and a stack of wood and stuff. But you'd only be able to hold one bow in your hand. And then we got set max damage, which is the default way to be able to shoot people. You know, if you understand what I mean. You could say change this and your bow would be a lot stronger. Here's the creative tab. It's in tab combat right now. You can change that if you want. On player stop using, it's just telling it what it's doing when the player has stopped using this. Right here, it's basically saying you have to have the item arrow to be able to shoot this bow, and that's why we're making an item arrow, well, an E arrow, for the purpose of so the bow won't shoot without it. Okay, scroll down. Oh, here's the duration. Sorry, not duration. Strength. You can change the strength just by changing this number. Yeah. Here's on right click. It's telling it what it's going to do when you right click. These are the textures. So, yeah. But, what was I going to say? But we're not going to mess with these right now because we don't have the textures yet. Is that it? That's it of the bow, basically. That wasn't a very brief explanation of what this does, but you don't have to change much in here. Most of it is the entity arrow. So, yeah. Okay, so now we need the entity arrow. So now we're going to go to our reference libraries, the same exact place. We're going to exit out of the net.minecraft.item tab we were in, and we're going to scroll down and find, if you're an item right here, so we were just here, you're going to close out of this, and literally just above it, like 1, 2, 3, 4 packages is what we need. So you click on net.minecraft.entity.projectile, and then the top one, entity arrow. Just Control A, Control C. Now you can go and X out of that if you want, and X out the item bow one. Now we gotta make a new class. So you can go ahead and get out of your reference library completely for now. Now go to your bow package, create new class, and name this and entity E arrow, sorry, E arrow, finish, and now Control A and Control V from the copied entity we have. Now we have very little error, so let's go up to the top. Of course, you're just going to change the package's declaration, and then rename type to entity arrow. Okay, now we got these two errors down here. You're going to hover over these and change to cause thrown damage for both. Okay. Okay. So this class is a lot bigger than the bow class. There's a good reason for that though, because it's entity, and entity takes a lot more code. So, yeah, there's not much I can go into detail with this. I guess that's just the size and stuff. The only thing we really gotta worry about though is find it, this public void on update. Now, so this is all we really need to worry about. This is what's gonna do when it hits somebody, or it sticks into the ground, things like that. So yeah, now you can save that, and now we need to go back into our EBO class and scroll down just a little bit. Keep on scrolling. No, go back up. Sorry guys. Okay, here it is. So from the top, if you go right here, like on this, player stop using public void, scroll down until you find this entity arrow thing. Now on this entity arrow thing right here that I've selected, just go in between and put our E or whatever you named your entity, and then go over here for this one and do the E. Now don't change this one though, because if you change this one, you're gonna have to go down and change all of this, and you do not want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay. So now we can save this. Now, since our bow is explosive, we want to make it explode when it hits the ground. Now, where we're gonna go for that, we're gonna go back to our reference library, extend it out, and go into our forage source right here, which is be at the top. Scroll down until you find entity item, which is right next to entity projectile, and extend it and go down to entity TNT primed. Now scroll down until you find this dot world obj dot create explosion, and just copy that online. If you don't want to, you can just go ahead and copy what I'm about to put down. So now we're going to scroll down all the way down. No, we're going to go to our entity arrow, and we're going to go to our on update public void and scroll down until you find ticks in ground, this dot set dead, and we're going to go on the this dot set dead. We're going to go down line and paste this in there, and then we have an error right here on the F is because we didn't take the integer with it, which I hope you know what an integer is, but if you don't, doesn't matter. All you need to know is you type numbers in here. So for example, 5.0f, because it is in floats, that's a standard TNT explosion. Yeah, so that's just a standard TNT explosion. You can change this up, of course. Oops. Of course, the more you turn this up, the less good your explosion is gonna look in the way of destruction, because it's hard to explain, but it'll start looking like a square because how explosion is done. It's in rays, so if it's too big, it won't look like an explosion anymore, and it'll just look like a big cube missing in the ground with a cool pattern. It's a cool pattern, but it's not how you want to do it. So yeah, and then now we want to go in up here in this dot ticks and ground and change this to 1 and keep it like that. Now go to our main registry and hover over our air and change constructor. Okay, I fixed that. Now go back to our main registry, save it. Let's see. Oh, make sure you save your class, your EBO class. Okay, that fixed it. Now we gotta do our language registry for it. So I'm gonna go down to our item 1, and I'm just gonna go down to and just do game registry dot register item, and then of course the name EBO, and then in this section what do you call them, quotation marks. Sorry guys, I totally had a brain problem there. And then type in EBO or whatever you want to put there, doesn't really matter. And then do language registry dot add name, and then of course EBO, and in this section gosh dang, I keep on forgetting the names of them. Sorry guys, I'm kind of tired. Jeez. You know, yeah. I feel really stupid right now. Quotation marks. Yeah. Sorry, I'm forgetting everything. And then explosive bow. And sorry if I'm saying a lot. I'm thinking sorry, I just said it again. Because yeah, I'm just tired. So yeah, and now we're done. So you can save it. Run the game. Wait for it to load. It is loading. Sorry if it doesn't look good on your screen. It kind of looks laggy. I forgot to change up the I'm gonna create a new world. I forgot to change my video recorder to higher frames, so it's not gonna it's gonna be recording it at 15 frames per second. So yeah, sorry about that. So it's loading. Yeah, I can really tell the lag. And then go to search, and then type in and then you'll find your explosive bow. It's right here. Now, there's a few problems with this bow. First of all, it has no textures. It does have a drawback animation. If it doesn't lag. Okay, so it's gonna lag if I let it go, but I'm gonna let it go. So if you let go, it creates an explosion. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now there is one problem with this. If I shoot a cow, for example, it's just gonna hit him, and well, yeah, it's just gonna hit him. But I'll show you guys how to fix that on the next tutorial because we really don't have time today. It's already a long video, so yeah, but that's how we got pretty far. You can't see your arrow either right now, but we will fix that. It's pretty fun though to go shoot it around. Of course, if you want the explosion bigger, you can just go ahead and turn it up, where we put that 5 floats. So yeah, but that's not it, guys. Yeah, it's pretty kind of simple tutorial. I hope you guys understood. If you don't add me on Skype, I'll help you personally go through it. If I happen to look through my Skype at that time, well, not at that time. I'll definitely get back to you most likely. So yeah, that's about it. So first you can see it explodes. Yeah, but anyways, But yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's how you make your bow so far. Don't think we're done, because we're not done. We still got to add textures. We got to make our arrow actually look like it's flying through the sky. I'm also going to show you guys how to turn the velocity of the arrow so it shoots way faster. So yeah, just remember, you don't have to make it an explosive bow. It's just my personal fun preference. I thought more people would like this. So yeah, and if you don't want explosive, just go down to where you have it set for explosives, and then delete that and set the ticks back to its original state. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and that's about it, and see ya.